so quickly. So we left Kathmandu on 5th of April and stayed there at Lukla, flew to the Lukla and stayed there 2 nights. Lukla is 2,800 meters, 2 nights. Then from there, we went to acclimatize on the Mera Peak. So we went, so we flew to the Thangnak, which is 4,200 meters, and stayed there 2 nights. Did you say 2 nights, 3 nights? We said 2 nights.
Yeah.
Okay. Then at that time, our friend Bob, he came to join us. Unfortunately, he had a leg, so he has to walk. So from there we walked together, all the way to. From there we walked to the. I supposed to take a horse, and there was no horse, so I had to walk. We went to Kore. I stayed there 2 nights. Then we went to the base camp, stayed there 1 night. Went to the high camp, stayed there 2 nights. And we went up to higher camps. Our aim was to stay a couple of nights at 6,000 meters. That was our aim. So then let it fly. And if some ways weather opens and route opens early, and we're just gonna go to the go and up to the camp 2, and from camp 2 we just put oxygen and just start climbing because we some ways we will be climatized once. So that's kind of the plan. The weather was so good that the plan wasn't to climb Mera Peak, and we summited second time. And I think there's no amputee has done that mountain. So we made another world record. And then we came down, and from the Merala we flew to base camp. And when we arrived in base camp, 20 people, 2 double amputees, and some with a 1-leg amputee, some with the MNDs, from Pilgrim Bandits. They went, they arrived trekking all the way from Lukla to up there. In there's my friend called Ricky Ferguson. He lost his both legs, and he lost 1 eye. He lost lots of fingers. And we were just having a Christmas party in one night, and we just bullying him. There was my friend called James Rose. He climbed Kilimanjaro. So we sat in one table. So we done it. So next is your turn, and said, I'm never gonna do that. And he was saying, and when the Cleveland Bandit said that they're gonna come to support me, he volunteered to come. So it was great to see him at base camp, and the other guys. And on that day, actually I forgot on that day. Normally I do post on the day that I was blown up, and actually I flew to base camp and met those guys on the 17th of April, which is the day that I was blown up. So it was coincident, and which is I forgot. I just remember I was more focused on how to climb the mountain. So it was coincident as well, and also it was coincident that it was King's coronation this year, and it's the 70th anniversary of the first ascent, and it was just everything was just falling into place. Once we went to the base camp, our tent was just our dining tent, and even my tent. Whenever you open the door, you just see the Khumbu ice. There was quite long wait, so we waited 18 days at base camp because there is no the weather went bad, and the guys couldn't fix the rope to the summit. So we just had to wait for 18 days. Then finally, the weather gets slightly better, and we thought that let's get through this Kumbu Ice. So we went. Some ways we went through the Kumbu Ice Fall. We started in the evening around 8 o'clock, and it took 11 hours to get to the camp for one. So whole night just. I felt like we're doing the. Dawn attack. And Jeffco is here. I was leading his company in Salisbury and during Afghanistan. So that reminds me. But it was really cold and quite dangerous. That one. Then we went to Camp 2. Once we went to Camp 1, just the wind was just crazy. Crazy. And some way we went to the Camp 2. Actually used these legs to go from Camp 1 to Camp 2. Camp 2, again, wind. We stayed a couple of nights there. And still the route wasn't opened. So we just flew down to have some rest before we actually attacked. And after a few days, we went directly flew up to the Camp 2 because I have done one, so I think that's more than enough. I started climbing. We went to Camp 3, and when we were going from Camp 3 to Camp 4, there was two bodies was they were dragging down. So. That created quite lots of jam because to respect the body and just let it pass through. So that tells you that what could be happen on the top, and I would say I would try not to be that body. So I promised myself, and just I kept going. I met Kenton Cool and Richard from Iceland. We met the Good Morning Patel before we went, and I couldn't recognize with the face, the oxygen mask on and things like that. And Kenton said to me, Harry, I think he must be recognized from my legs, I guess. Harry, I'm Kenton. We're speaking to the RGS on 13th of June together. Oh, I know you. Okay. I said congratulations, and behind the Richard was walking down. So we went up. Went Camp 4, and at Camp 4, at Camp 4 we arrived 6 o'clock, and the guy said we're leaving at 8:30 in the evening. I was already tired. We have already walked 10, 12 hours, something like that. I was just walking. And I asked, Dai, I'm quite tired. Are you going? He said, yes, brother. So I'm the Gurkha, I can't give up. And I have got only a day left, to make this happen. So I just didn't complain at all. I didn't say nothing bad. And I just sorted myself out. And because when we were getting ready, we just went 9:30. About 9:50 we left. And went whole night, came to the balcony, and a couple of guys came down on that day from balcony and just kept to carry on. One guy returned because he couldn't be able to catch us up, and we just kept going. A couple of times. It was quite crazy moments, and we summited at 3:10 in the afternoon. Normally, people summit about 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, in mountains here, and pretty much after 12 is no go. You can't go. So that's what they say. But I think the guys were so enthusiastic, the Sherpas, that who went up. Another one is I was thinking, if we need to create a history, if we need to do something that's never done it before, then we need to work harder. We need to think outside the box. and we just need to take slightly more risk. And we just kept going, and finally we went up, and about 100 meters became, now we're gonna definitely make it, even we're gonna die. So that was, so let's do it. You know, so and we went, and I was just started getting a bit emotional, and just my tears came down, and just kind of freezed in my. It was really windy and snowy and it's cold. So it was quite quite tough, and we was trying to take some evidence that we got there, and everybody took out their phone and was switched on, automatically switched off. So couldn't do anything. Then some ways guys got 2 GoPros. I didn't know that there was a GoPro. I think these guys carried it. But yeah, one of the GoPro didn't switch on. Somehow one GoPro worked, and we took some footages, some videos and photographs. And we were just running out of oxygen, so yeah, we just stood down. And once we coming down, 2 Sherpas oxygen ran out, so they just keep going without oxygen to just save their life. Once we went to just below the South Summit. My oxygen ran out, and the Sherpa gave me his oxygen, and he went down without oxygen to just save his life. And me and my brother on my back, we just keep sliding down, hoping to. We've been told that there is a 3 bottle of oxygen on South Col. It wasn't there initially, and before that, there's one guy who died at the mountain. And we just keep going on the balcony. It gets dark, and my light has been taken by the guys previously who went down, and my brother, who has got very light, who he used a headlight for whole night, so it's like a very dim. We tried to open. I had a. I don't know say that, but we had thermos, and thermos we took it out to just drink some water, but it was frozen completely. Even the hot thermos was frozen. I just don't want to know which company it was. I just don't want to screw. At least they helped me, right? Yeah, it was just froze, and we just had I think about my brother's maybe about 30 minutes of oxygen. Mine was about 45 minutes. 45 minutes oxygen. So we reduced that. I was taking at 3 and reduced to 2. My brother reduced, taking at 2 and he reduced to 1. And I was just from my back, I was just dragging myself, keep it down. And finally, one of the Sherpa came with a 3 bottle of oxygen with a hot water. That drinking hot water was like going to the heaven. You know? And later the other 2 Sherpas came and helped us, and we went to camp 4. By the time we went to camp 4, it was 11 o'clock. So altogether, it lasted I think about 25 hours, 10 minutes. So yeah, I think our army training and doing that and working all nights. But I have done as well 23 minutes, 20 hours that I worked in Ben Nevis, and Mont Blanc was 23 hours. So I think those training really paid off. I think that how much I was confident and how much I can push my body to the limit. So yeah, then next day we came down. Coming down the camp, between camp 4 and camp 3 was hard, and yeah, from camp 2, I flew down to base camp and waited for the Sherpas, and finally back to Kathmandu. And yeah, after coming back to Kathmandu to here is just overwhelming. Your love, support, and just amazing. So finally, we did it. We created a history. I hope we made everyone proud. I think it seems like the whole world is happy, you know. Even I was waiting in the, they call it green room, in Good Morning Britain this morning, and Susanna was so young. Even she was passing the door, and yeah, it was great. I think it's a great reception. So this wouldn't be possible without you guys. So I would like to say thank you so much from my bottom of my heart. And I'm not sure what is the plan, Ryan, but if there's any questions to answer, I think we're happy to do so. Thank you.